Beginning.
Yeah.
Happy Sundays with Cinnamon.
Hi, everyone.
Okay, what are we going to talk about?
We're going to talk about enlightenment. And I want you to know that after this, I like to call it a conversation because Kathleen is often a voice for other folks who would have questions about what I'm saying. So in this conversation, you may decide today whether you're going to turn this Sundays with Cinnamon off forever or you're going to say, enlightenment is real. It is on this planet for us now. Or you're going to say she's full of herself.
100%.
Yeah, yeah.
Not 99.9.
That's right. That's right.
And most people will probably turn it off right now.
Yeah, exactly. And that's okay. I want to give you an example of what I'm saying. Enlightenment first is simply, so simple, being here in this moment, claiming your birthright, which is love. And that's enlightenment. All you have to do to stay here and be enlightened is to stay here and be enlightened. It's so simple that it's crazy making, because people, the response, whether you voice it or not, is, if it was that easy, I'd already be enlightened. Well, it is. It is that easy. Just when you're in your heart, notice, that's enlightenment, because that's the Christ consciousness or the Buddha consciousness or whomever you call the creator consciousness. And all you have to do to live a life of enlightenment is to be here in it and make it more valuable and more important to you than anything, anyone, because it is. Mm-hmm. Your peace is what you will give to the world, or your lack of it. And so you just decide what you want to have. That's what you will have to give. No matter how you fake it, you can fake it for 100 years, and still, when you close that door at night, you know, if you're creating peace, you continue to be enlightened. Or if you shut that door and you're not in peace, you have fooled everyone except yourself, and you've ripped yourself off more than you can imagine. And I want to give you an example. When I said you'll either turn me off altogether or not, I enthusiastically in one of my classes years ago said to a man that I adore, he's just a dear friend of mine to this day. At the time, though, we had just met and he was a student, and I said something, I was enthusiastically talking about Christ and how he's my homeboy and I love Christ. I'm not touting Christianity or selling it in any way. I love Christ. He's just a figure that I want to emulate. So the way I worded it was, I'm like Jesus. And then I said whatever I said, and he just shut down by then. And after class, he said to me, pretty much I want to say, how dare you? Who do you think you are that you would compare yourself to Jesus? And I was floored, because I had it just the opposite. Who do I think I am that I wouldn't compare myself to Jesus? Who was the example, the epitome of surrender and service and enlightenment and love. Why would I watch someone sacrifice themselves on a cross to show me to be in that frame of living? I almost said frame of mind, although I'm out of my mind. I'm in my heart, so I'm in my frame of living. So that's what I say to you. Be like whoever you declare is the creator of love, of you, and be free. That's enlightenment. The choice to be here, loving, allowing yourself to be in love, and that's enlightenment. It's truly attainable. Right here, right now. And most people just
refuse
to believe that.
Well, a lot of people agree that it's attainable here and there. Where I hear most people say is, that's not attainable 100% of the time. that that's just impossible. Even though Jesus, Buddha.
It is so. It is
And-
so. It is so.
So you're saying 100% of the time you choose love.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah,
I know
I
you
do.
do. I've watched you very carefully.
I mean, if someone can punch you in the stomach, you say, "Oh, oops, ouch," and that doesn't mean you're not enlightened. It means your body, your human, your ego is reacting to what occurred, and then immediately you go into, if someone you love is injured or like Rob being shot, you say, oops, because you're in the body, you must react. The body will react. And then the breath of surrender is right there with it. So just because your body is reacting, your cell memory is present, doesn't mean you're not maintaining your love center, because I have such heart for the people who cause damage as I do. I would rather be the person who was damaged, so to speak, than to be the damager. Because...
Oh, me too.
Yeah.
Because I've been both. I've played both roles. And
who hasn't?
I know. And I used to think I'd rather be the damager. No way. I prefer to be.
Yeah. Yeah.
I
And
prefer the
when you realize that damage can be controlled,
Yes.
you're still free.
That's the thing.
Yeah.
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 It's so true. I remember when I first really, I've been with you for a while. I've watched you very closely. I've seen you, roll your own self with a car. I've seen your esophagus punch. I've seen back pain, migraines, people committing suicide, death. I mean, I've seen more things in the last 3 years since I've met you. Mind blowing. And I've watched you move through it and then go to class, and you don't stuff it. You cry in front of everyone. You grieve. You do your thing, your human thing. And then I just see the Holy Spirit of love just moving through you, because we just pass over and it's all an illusion.
This is the dream.
This
That's
is the
what
dream.
I know. I've had too many
Four
of my
agreements.
loved
I love
ones. Yeah, my loved ones from the other side. All of them say the same thing in their own way. My grandma was Italian. She said it her way. My husband was African American. He said it his way. Although they're all saying the same thing.
What does Papa say?
Papa says, baby, you step through the cloud and you look back, and he said, I've never laughed from my belly so hard as how hard I made it at times. And that's it. The dream. What we call death is the waking to
the truth.
reality, to the real world, the all, everything. How could this little stingy bit of something be the whole story? It isn't. It's just a part of the story that we chose to create and manipulate and do what we do with, and then we become the all again. It's fun.
Ever since I'm really tuning into that, I am more daring. I'm
exactly.
just more
when you're not afraid to die, then you can live.
I just say whatever to people, and it's like I have never, and people are rising to the occasion. I mean, they are. When they see me, they're just like,
here she comes.
Here she comes. But it's just so, but I can tell every time I go to lunch with someone, we're there 3 hours, no one wants to leave, I mean, it's just because they see my freedom and they want it too. I know that. And it's like, let's do this thing together.
And
Why not?
sometimes, Kathleen, you will experience,
oh,
how dare you be free.
Oh,
Who
I
do you
experienced
think
that
you
too.
are?
I'm just on the positive.
Yeah. Well, and the thing is, you want to neutralize it. Someone says you're no good, thank you. Someone says you're good, thank you.
Yes.
Because otherwise you're at the mercy of their whims.
I had that opportunity this week where basically someone said that I'm validated. It's I'm blah, blah, blah. And I loved it because I didn't need the validation. It was like, take it, leave it. I didn't need it. And gosh, for so long I've been this needy, like
Chained to that
needy,
yeah.
needy. Tell me I'm okay. Tell me that what I'm doing is okay. Blah blah blah. And you know, Kirk and I have decided to get a divorce, and everyone, is it all right? Is it right? What do you think? I used to be like that.
I love him. He loves me. It's all right.
I know. And now I'm just like, I know what we're doing is serving love to us and to Caden and to really the world. If
Exactly.
people are following me,
The example.
they are the example in this world of leaving a marriage in love.
How it can be done differently
Yes.
without making it a drama that can be very, very damaging.
Yes. So if people want to judge, that's okay. They can do that too.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
their school, baby. Do whatever you want. I'll see you
Yeah.
on the other side.
Right. And with that, we'll see you on the other side next
All
Sunday.
right.
I hope.
I hope. If you decide to come back, we're weeding out here, I guess.
Yeah.
Love
Bye.
you. Bye.